video, we will be discussing about the topic number system. Numbers play a very important role in our lives. Almost all the things that we do involves numbers. And whether we like it or not, our life revolves in using numbers. Basically, any number that you can think of belongs to the number system. Let's have a look at this flowchart here. Numbers are classified into two categories: real numbers and imaginary numbers. Let's first understand what are real numbers because they are more commonly used in our day-to-day life. Real numbers have more applications in real life. So, by definition, any number whose square is a positive number is called a real number, or any number that can be plotted on the real number line is a real number. Basically, real numbers are collection of those numbers that you knowingly or unknowingly use in your day-to-day activity. Any involvement that you have with numbers in real life are real number. Let's try understanding this with the help of examples. Let's say I tell you to get me a glass of water. So you get me 1 glass of water. The number 1 here is a real number. I can say that 1 belongs to real numbers. And real numbers are denoted by the letter capital R. Now let's consider you have 5 pens. And now I take away those 5 pens away from you. So now you're left with 0 pens. 0 again is a real number. The third example could be I have 3 pieces of sweets with me and now I have to share it with 4 of my friends. That means each person will be getting 3 by 4 piece of the sweet. 3 by 4, which is a fraction, is also a real number. Other example could be I have rupees 300 and I play a game and end up losing rupees 500. Now, your question would be, if I have rupees 300, how can I bear a loss of rupees 500? What happens is your balance goes negative at that moment. That means you have a debt of rupees 200. And that is how unknowingly you use negative numbers too. So, negative numbers, fractions, root of all numbers, decimal numbers are all real numbers. Root 2 is a fraction or decimal value when simplified. Some of these complicated real numbers like root 3, root 5, root 7 and so on are the numbers which you not necessarily use in your day-to-day activity so much, but you use them nonetheless in some or the other way. Now, there are few numbers that are not real. No, they are not fake. These are the numbers that you use theoretically and not practically. These numbers are called as imaginary numbers. So, you might be thinking, okay, then why are we learning about these numbers if they are used theoretically and not practically? We are learning about these numbers because they are used to solve complex equations and in other related fields. By definition, any real number multiplied by an imaginary unit I is called an imaginary number, where I is equal to root of -1. Also, I is called an iota. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Now, can I have root 1 glass of water? The answer is yes, because root 1 is nothing but equal to 1. But now, can I have root negative 1 glass of water? The answer is no, right? Because we have learned that root of negative numbers do not exist. And these type of numbers are called as imaginary numbers. So, I will assume root negative 1 as an imaginary unit and represent it by the symbol I. Let's say you have the number as root negative 5. It can be written as root 5 multiplied by root negative 1, where root negative 1 can be written as I. So the number now is root 5 multiplied by I, which is an imaginary number. So, similarly, all root of negative numbers that you can imagine are called as imaginary numbers. In the next video, we will be learning about rational numbers and irrational numbers. It was fun teaching you guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.